This class was held in the Holy Spirit Boys National School in Ballymun, Ireland. Many social problems exist in this area. This supplies a perfect challenge for the court thinking system.
Now, most thinking situations will always involve other people or a number of people in the situation. And the problem with having a lot of people involved in a situation is everyone has their own point of view. One person sees a thing one way, another person sees a thing another way. If you take, for example, the scene of a crash. Car is crashed there, a number of people arrive. Now, can you tell me different people who might arrive on the scene and what their point of view is going to be?
The police will arrive to see if it was purpose, if somebody done on purpose.
The policeman will arrive and he wants to know what caused this accident or who caused this accident. Good man?
The ambulance will come in in case someone's hurt.
The ambulance will come along in case somebody's hurt. When they arrive, their point of view is who's hurt and what medication do we apply. Right, Ryan? Firemen might arrive, and what is their point of view going to be?
Get people out. Get people out if they're stuck.
Get people out of the car if they're stuck in the car and prevent a fire. So different people in every situation have a different point of view, a different way of looking at things. I mean, you can look at that there, that page. So you describe what you see.
Adam or
There's a piece of paper and Adam is written on it. Adam or. Okay? So you see a picture there that you can describe. I look at the page and I see a straight line and a few short lines. And the rest is blank. See, I'm looking at that side, you're looking at the other side. We're both looking at the same page, but looking at it from different angles. And because we're looking at it from different angles, what we must try to do now is to understand the other person's angle, what the other person's viewpoint is. So now we will do OPV. Anyone tell me? Any ideas? The O stands for other persons. Well done. View or viewpoint. Other person's viewpoint. Most thinking situations, you should make an effort. This is a separate thinking tool now from CNS, PMI, CAF, FIP. It's a different thinking tool. It's another way of looking at a situation that you think, who are the people involved in the situation? And what is their viewpoint? It can help to look at the situation more fully when you do that. Different people will have different objectives. Different people would have a different way of looking at everything. For instance, a salesman is trying to sell you a used car. What's his viewpoint? Any ideas on what his viewpoint would be?
his viewpoint would be how much money you'll make.
So the salesman's point of view is, I want to sell this car. So I'm going to show this person how good this car is, how good the MPGs are,
The horsepower.
and how suitable it is for them, and the horsepower. I'm going to tell them all the good points. What about the point of view of the man who's buying the car? What's his viewpoint?
Is he trying to rip me off?
Anything broken, but he's not telling
Right?
Can you afford it?
Right?
It's a used car, might have broken down already and might break down for me.
Okay, is it reliable, Robert?
Any scratches?
Are there any scratches on it? So the two people have different viewpoints when they're looking at this same situation. And the more people you have involved in a situation, the more viewpoints you're going to have. So it's very important always to say, not to say to people, will say, oh, I see your point, but. Basically that means that you see one of their points, but you think they're wrong. You don't judge it, you put yourself in their shoes and try to see the whole situation from their viewpoint. Right, we'll give you an exercise. Is there someone to write on each table? A parent, forbids their son, who is 13, they forbid them to smoke. I want you to break this down. Who are the people involved in this situation? Maybe the mother or the father and the son. Okay? So there are two people involved in the situation. I want you first of all to put yourself in the parent's shoes. So in other words, your phrases start with I. You have to imagine you are the parent. And why? What is your viewpoint on it? Why do you forbid the son to smoke? Okay? Now let's see how much you can get done in 2 minutes. From the parent's point of view, why do they forbid the son to smoke? Okay. How many points have you got now from the mother's or the father's viewpoint? From the parent's viewpoint, why do they forbid their son to smoke? How many points have you got?
9.
Well, Ryan? Stephen? 6 reasons? 6. Okay, so who had the 8?
Us. We had the
Oh, you had the 8. Why would the mother think the son should not smoke?
You could get cancer. You could get yellow teeth. Girls would not like it. You would not be able to quit. Your breath would stink. You would have no money.
Right? Has anyone else more points from the parents' point of view to add to that? Terry?
So once you get low
Right.
cancer, I don't want you to have a heart attack. I don't want to ruin your life, and I want you to become a sports star.
Good man. Other ones to add to it now.
It's too much money.
It would cost too much money. There's a factor now. If we're talking about a calf, maybe you didn't consider that factor, but it costs a lot of money. Good man. And any points to add to it now here?
You won't be able to play sports properly. He will be slow at running.
Good man. And there's a lot of points. That's excellent now. That's looking from the parent's point of view. Now, I want you to look from
Friends.
the son's point of view. Let's look from the son's point of view. 2 minutes. 2 minutes now, and you're going to give the other point of view, the other person involved in this. Go ahead. Quickly. Okay, pens down. How many points have you got? 4. 10 reasons to smoke. 6. Well, let's hear 10 good reasons why you think you should smoke.
All my
Okay.
friends are smoking. It looks cool. I cannot stop. I will need nicotine gum. I already started. I will not get cancer. I would like to die. I am not afraid. My girlfriend smokes. Scott.
Those are a lot of reasons that you could give yourself, yes.
I will stop if you say so, but my mate Darren smokes. They say it's cool.
Okay, those are other reasons why you think you should. Yes?
I'll do what I want. She smokes,
Oh dear.
so I can't die. Smoking is deadly.
Well, actually, sorry, yes, that's your point of view as a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
She smokes, so therefore why can't I? You're smoking,
Smoking is
thinking about your mother.
I don't care if I die. I like smokes. And my friend smokes as well.
Honest point of view, right? That's from the boy's point of view. So you can see where two different people, where there are just two people involved in the situation, there are a lot of reasons one person will give, this is my point of view, and the other person has a completely different point of view and has a lot of reasons as well. Okay, let's take this situation. There's a train strike, a bus strike we'll say, there's a bus strike. Who are the people involved who would have a point of view? Hands up. If there's a bus strike, how many people are affected and how many different points of view have we got? Just hands up. Any ideas? How many people are involved in a bus strike and how many different points of view are we going to have? So, Dean, have you one?
Bus driver.
The bus drivers, right, what's his viewpoint going to be? Quick points.
Not enough money.
I'm not getting money.
I won't go back to work unless they
Give me enough money.
put our
Excellent.
wages up.
Excellent.
I will not go back to work unless I get like a no bus.
Okay, so that's the bus driver's viewpoint. Now, tell me somebody else that's involved in it. The people. The passengers. So give me some ideas now on the passengers.
Am I supposed to go to town?
Am I supposed to get into town, yes?
What are you going to strike for? I can't be sitting here all day doing nothing. I have to go to work.
I have to go to work, right?
Dublin bus something
I'm
similar.
not getting a taxi cost around €20 just to-
Taxis are going to cost me a fortune now, yeah? Okay, and anybody else that's involved in this bus strike, who are the other people who might be involved? One way or another, or would have an opinion.
Disabled people.
See?
Disabled.
Disabled people won't be able to get around. Yes, they will have a valid viewpoint. This is unfair on us. We should be able to get into town. Yeah?
Elderly people.
Elderly people. Right, we have the bus drivers. What other people will, should we consider here for a viewpoint? The bus drivers and conductors, the workers in other words. The passengers.
Blind people.
Are there any other factors involved? Any other people involved? Different parties?
Like the head man at Dublin bus.
The employers. Now, let's have a look at the employer's viewpoint. They have a different viewpoint again.
What am I going to do now? I have no one working for me.
Okay, I have a problem with no workers.
Papers now.
Sorry?
People are writing about them in the papers now.
Okay, we're getting negative publicity.
The thing can get shut down.
We could lose a lot of business. Give me an example of some time when you should do an OPV. Sometime when you should do an OPV.
When you're getting a new job, you need to think, well, this should go on strike straight away, or what's happening is.
Okay, you need to look at the other person's viewpoint. Give me examples of when you need to look at another person's viewpoint or what other people are involved. Yeah?
Say you were looking at a football match and there was a penalty given, and that friend says, wasn't a penalty, do you think it is?
There's lots of viewpoints when there's a free given in a football match. Excellent, yes?
So see the way if your man's getting a new job, sir, she has to look at kind of my point of view, sir. Because like, she has to know if the time suits me, like to get off school and will she be there for me? And like,
So there would be a viewpoint of the school, your mother's viewpoint and your viewpoint to be considered there. Okay. Right, we'll leave it there.